What's good with it? What's good with it? What's good
Was
with it? What's good with it? Let me put the mic to me. Let me make this sound somewhat decent. Man, Devin, how you feeling today?
feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty good. Let's fix ourselves. Let's adjust this. Cause you too close to me. Back up, man. Back up. You
See,
too close.
because he was too close to me. Talking about something.
See,
Yeah,
I had
roll up.
no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I had to adjust us. Now we back
I was
together.
like,
Now we back to where we once was.
man, get back. I don't know you like that.
Nah, you was just too close. It's cool. It's cool. I understand. I'm good luck. That's how you got that dub. You know what I'm saying? You just rubbed up on me, and some of my magic got onto you.
See, it could have went the other way. Maybe I just got my magic back because you took it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You on some Monstars vibe, bro? I don't know. You drinking my special stuff? I don't know. That's where I see this going. But look, we gotta start this off right, man. We gotta start this off right. Let me get some headroom. I know it's a little dark right here, right where I am. I just forgot to get a plug. So like, what? You just laughing because this is just funny. He cracked you up, right?
Well, I mean, I'm in a cave. I got reception though. Batman just dapped me up, and
Look, man, I got 99 problems, man, and right now you about to make a number 100. You number 100 on the list. Look, like I said, we got to start this off right. We got to start this off right. Hello, all, and welcome to the Heel Turn Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Jackson Jr. Devin Lee Crimes definitely 100% alongside me. Devin, how you doing today?
I just wanted to do that. I am doing fantastic, good sir.
You're doing
Never better.
fantastic. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This darkness that I'm giving out to the world is bothering me. I need to get a plug in. First off, shout out to Justin. What's up, guys? He said,
Hey,
what's good with it, Justin? Always a great time when we hear from Justin. Devin, I'm gonna go fix the darkness. That is, I'm Aaron Rodgers right now. I have to go into the darkness. But Devin,
0-30 or something like that.
but look, we got to get into our first topic, and that's just going over AEW Revolution that we saw on Sunday. Devin, while I hurry up and get a plug in, explain to us how you felt about Revolution, just as a whole, just in general. How was the pay-per-view? How was the pay-per-view was for you?
ladies and gentlemen, AEW Revolution 2013. I said 2013. 2023 was 10 years off. I thought it was actually pretty good. I think that was probably one of the better AEW pay-per-views I've seen in a while. It made me want to, run outside and unplug everything in the house. I thought majority of the matches were decent, especially the main event and the match leading up to the main event. I thought the women's match was pretty good, even though it was kind of quick. But other than that, solid show. Solid wrestling that was going on. Aside from some water throwing towards the end. But
Water
yeah.
throwing. But I mean, I can't disagree with that at all, to be honest. Did I drop something? I'm like, nah, see, bro.
See, dropping. See, he's so excited. He couldn't even.
The only reason why I jumped up like that was because it was water. And I was like, I just messed up. I'm over here talking about fixing my whole darkness. It was gonna be complete darkness. It's that water.
See, man, water don't play with circuits, man.
Talk about dark. You ever seen cartoons where they get electrocuted and they just burnt, man?
That would have been you. Your hair just like.
I'm like, oh
He would have been. Welcome to the Heel Turn Podcast.
I don't even think I'd be able to get it out, man. I don't even.
He can't handle it. Light, man. See,
lightness, man. The light is back. I'm glad you can see me because look, we don't have to say it. This hasn't been vocalized, but I think it needs to be said that I'm the looks of the show. So, I kind of needed the light to shine on me. You know what I'm saying?
But disregard all that. You just wanted to be like your little hero John Cena. I'm gonna be just like my superhero Theater. You can't see me.
Hey,
you can't see me.
We gonna get into that. We gonna get into my hero John.
Your hero.
My hero John. But we're getting into the Revolution. Devin, do you want to break this down bit by bit, match by match, hole by hole? Do you want to go through every single match there is possible on AEW Revolution?
I want to talk about the things that I like. No,
Look, to be honest, it wasn't even a bad show. I mean, just looking at what Justice said, awesome show as a whole. Like, can't even. Yeah, I'm like, you can't even dispute that. To be honest with you, especially when you got that Iron Man match. And I know I'm jumping all the way to the main event, but that's what I kind of want to get into that right now. Like with the quickness,
that was
it's
the
so
beat of the
cold.
show.
Like that. I'm glad that was just the cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? That made this whole thing. I mean, MJF and Bryan Danielson beat the hell out of each other. And MJF, and now hearing that he worked injured, he was hurt before the match. So just seeing that he still toughed this out for 60 minutes and then still had the ability to talk trash right after in the press conference, like, it's crazy. And so Bryan Danielson, obviously one of the greatest technical wrestlers that we have in our generation. And MJF is out to prove that he's not just the man on the mic. He's not just a guy that's only good, when you need a solid promo. He's trying to prove he's working out. He's transforming his body. And he's showing that, hey, I'm a wrestler.
He looking like me.
He out looking like you. Let me see. Look, man. Look, man. Wherever he said who was the looks of the heel turn, man. Wherever you can have all the muscles you want, man. But at the end of the day, they looking at me. Look, I gotta be like the Miz. Moisture. Please, nah, bro. What's it called? Something broke on my microphone. But is this just karma? Is like the studio breaking down?
That's from what you said.
Man, the heel turn.
You came out telling fables, talking about I'm the looks of the show. Everybody come to live for Indy. Look, your microphone said, I don't know about that.
Look, I mean, to be honest, if Justin wasn't so busy, he would agree. But you don't gotta say, you don't type nothing down, Justin. You don't gotta type nothing. You don't gotta type nothing down. We already know. But just going into that, what do you think about the MJF Bryan Danielson match? Them going into sudden death overtime. MJF, it ended in the tie. We're thinking, okay, that's wraps. It would have been a salty way to end the show. But we get swerved, obviously. And MJF, we have to switch it all around and restart the match. MJF gets kneed in the face. I thought that was it. He kicks out and he makes Bryan Danielson tap out, man. Your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, that was a very solid statement win right there. Making a technician like Bryan Danielson tap out. That really says something about where MJF is going. Guys, the real deal. He's been saying it. And now all it is to showcase it. And that's how it's done. And the entire Iron Man match as a whole, I thought was perfect. I thought it did everything it should have done. I never was watching it, throughout the entire 60 minutes was like, man, this kind of dragging, man. This kind of boring. Right. They kept everybody, ready on their toes. And I like the logic MJF had when he first got a pinfall. He was like, man, why not I get another one? I used to hate, like in a video game, you get one pinfall, they get up. I'm like, nah, stay down, let me get another one.
Right, yeah.
This is a real match. You shouldn't be rolling out quick.
It's smart, man.
No, solid main event. It was really a solid main event for a solid show.
Exactly, man. We got to talk about Wardlow putting Samoa Joe to sleep, bro. What did you expect that?
Sorry, I was doing my Samoa Joe impersonation, but hope he don't see that.
You hear that, man?
Come on, no, right? But Samoa Joe, all due respect, I thought actually that was another match I felt was really solid for what it was because it didn't really do too much, and it didn't need to because it's Samoa Joe and Wardlow. I'm not expecting them to pull out all the stops and everything. I mean, they already had, Wardlow came in with the motivation with his hair. And to me, that was enough to justify him pulling out this win and putting Samoa Joe to sleep. And Powerhouse Hobbs is waiting come tomorrow. And that's tough because I like both of them. So I don't.
Exactly. I don't want
a hot potato the championship, but dang.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I don't want a hot potato this championship, but I really want Powerhouse Hobbs to have a gun on him because he
They shoulda
was
had
robbed.
Justin.
He was
Justin
robbed.
was right.
He was what?
No, I'm like they should have had Justin back there because he said they could have just had him come in and make it a triple threat. Then he went it that way. And
Exactly. But I want him to have a title, man. Like I felt like he was robbed of the tag team titles.
Yes.
That was the perfect opportunity to do something with him and Ricky Starks. But Ricky Starks, we don't even have to get it to him. He beat up Chris Jericho. Good. Like that should have happened. Like, that's like I don't know what else to even say about that. That should have happened. Yes.
Because it already happened.
Exactly, because it's happened before. So there was nothing to worry about. Well, Hangman Page beat up John Moxley. They beat the crap out of each other. I think John Moxley started bleeding within 5 minutes of the match, so I don't know if that's a record or not. But they just beat the hell out of each other. It was pretty much a whole lot of crazy violence, blood everywhere. John Moxley stabbing this man with a fork, raking it, and then grabbing a huge mug, a coffee mug, just squeezing at Hangman Page's forehead and drinking the blood of his competitor. No, that didn't happen, but you can.
I was like, what did you watch?
You can tell. You're gonna hear it in a promo soon. You're gonna hear it in a promo from John Moxley soon. But yeah, that's pretty much. It was intense. It was intense and it was violent, and a lot of people really loved it because it was intense and then how violent it was. The barbed wire, obviously, it was crazy. Devin, your thoughts?
It was intense. It was crazy. It wasn't my cup of tea. And I may sound like a little softy, whatever. Forget you. I just ain't a fan of death matches and taking people's skin off with barbed wire and making brick sandwiches and stuff with people's hands. I'm just not a fan of that because it's just like I said, when I see death matches and stuff, I feel like anybody can do that. Anybody can swing at me with a barbed wire bat and I'm gonna scream, but to me it take a lot to do an arm drag, and all that stuff. That's just me. I'm that type of wrestling guy. I ain't gonna tell nobody if they like that stuff. They stupid. Everybody like what they like. But look, for that Texas death match, whatever it was solid. And whoever likes it, I know they loved it. To me, it was all right. And Hangman won by being Hangman. I thought that was kind of crazy.
He really he was like, that's why they call me Hangman.
He said, call me Hangman.
You gonna learn today, bro. He's like, and that's crazy. I honestly hate that spot. That's one of the spots that I hate. WWE does it. Well, they used to do it before they went PG. There was a spot that they used to do. Hate it. I don't care who does it.
I always hated it.
Yeah, it's I don't care who does it. It's awful. ECW, like I don't care. It makes me want to look away. But that's the point of it. It was supposed to be that grimy. It was supposed to be that tough. It was supposed to be that crazy match that's supposed to make your stomach turn. And that's exactly what it was. And I can't really argue it. It was what it was supposed to be. So I can't really be too mad at it. And so I think that says a lot in itself. Of course, my fiance Jamie Hayter defeated Saraya and Ruby Soho at the tail end of the match. You would think that Ruby Soho, after saving Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter from Saraya and Toni Storm, she gets her hand raised by Jamie Hayter and she nails. I'm sorry, I don't know if it was the kick from Ruby Soho or the sell by Jamie Hayter, but that was nice. That was nice. It looked like that kick looked like it just connected perfectly. Jamie just fell like a log, like just a tree. And then I don't know what else. I didn't know what to say. He just fell like a tree. Like a tree. When you chop down a tree and it fall timber. Come on now. That's all the crazy stuff.
Yeah, like I ain't never seen a tree fall in my
face. This man will be like, whoa. So Samoa Joe could be Warlow, but if you see a duck going across the pond, can it see? I'm like, what is he talking about? You be competing with Bray Wyatt at promos, don't you?
Look, his promos are sophisticated, and I wouldn't mind trying to up him, but No. Look, I just didn't expect you to call your fiance a tree. That's why I was just like, well, dang, he gonna call her a tree?
Well, she
All right, all right.
grows.
That's enough. That's enough. That's it. That's
Blooms on a Sunday morning, on a mini
that was good.
morning. You lucky I ain't got the man. You lucky we ain't got no sound effects yet, man.
Thank you.
But yeah, what Devin? What do you think of Ruby Soho's portrayal? Now it's pretty much ex WWE taking on current AEW.
That's how it's gonna play out, with them type of cards on the table. But I look, the whole thing just felt like something I would have seen on a Dynamite. Like Jamie rolling her up to retain. I wanted her to get like a solid finish, like just clean lariat, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I just didn't like her getting a roll up pin in that type of match. I wanted to like definitive finish, and then you could have. I guess you couldn't have done that angle after that. That's why I just feel like an angle I would have seen on Dynamite.
I just think they need to throw the spray, just throw the spray paint down. It's lame. Like, just give it up.
And
man.
then it's green. Like, I mean, it's not really like oh my god.
Right, exactly. Like, how you gonna say, well, I'm glad I finally have a boss that listens to me, but you're doing exactly what your boss did back in the 90s, or your former boss did back in the 90s, just spray paint a bunch of green stuff all over the place and pretty much act childish, because that's exactly what you're doing. But Devin, first off, before I say this, I want to say thank you. Also, we also said thank you to Clark Street for, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have this awesome setup. We asked, and they delivered, man, and we couldn't appreciate them more. But they say, "What up, fellas?" And
hey,
look,
it was good.
I got a problem with you. I had to give you the nice. I had to intro you nice, but now I got a problem with you. I got a problem. Why are you sliding in the day after Jey Uso made his decision, and now we got a perfect bloodline together? Because y'all was when the bloodline was having problems, we always nowhere to be seen. Yeah, I got to go there. When the bloodline was going through their issues, going through their problems, Devin was breaking down at the end of our shows because he's like, I don't know how this is gonna get better. I ain't hear nothing from the bloodline, nothing from Clark Street Wrestling.
Hey, look, I don't know exactly what was going on, but I got a good idea. Hey, nobody was hiding. We wasn't hiding. I'm gonna say we, because you a hater.
No, it's we.
And look, it was all about reevaluation. Okay, trying to reevaluate the whole thing. I told you everything was going good till Sammy came, and now he got that dead to him. Cody had to come and save him. He gonna get that dead to him too, and somebody gonna have to come save him. So look, hey, people gonna have to keep learning the hard way out here.
Look, man, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but if Kevin and Sammy settle their differences together,
they gonna get whooped together.
They gonna get bro. You look.
Hey, they sell more than one belt.
You didn't have this smile on. This is the craziest thing about you. You're like, we'll bring up like the bloodline, we'll bring up something. You just got this smile. You just got this smile of,
because think about it. What a time to be alive, man. Look, I'll be able to tell my kids, my grandkids, like, man, look, wrestling ain't nothing like it was when I was watching it. We had the tribal chief going crazy on everybody. The bloodline was taking over. We had little Sami Zayn try to tear it down, but he got taken care of, and that's how it is. And look, I'm happy. I'm telling you, I've been watching Roman get bullied and made fun of for years, and now he finally like, look, I ain't playing no more. My cousins ain't playing. We all about business. And once it's over with, I ain't gonna know what to do with myself. So I'm just trying to enjoy it while it's here.
Oh, you must not be listening. No one was hiding.
Nobody. Who was hiding? Nobody.
And on top of that, Tribal Chief, #forever champ. All right, look, since we're already on the topic, Devin, just to wrap it all up, AEW Revolution. Awesome, right?
Oh yeah, I liked it. And it didn't keep me up till 3:00 in the morning like usual. I thought it was perfect.
Yep, and we got an awesome press conference right after that. But let's just get right into the review, man. Let's just get right into the weekly review. Now, for the weekly reviews, we just go through Raw and SmackDown, a little bit of AEW, and also we're not gonna break down 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown. We can have y'all here for 5 hours. We ain't gonna do that. But Devin, let's just get right into it, man. Yesterday we seen Sami Zayn. We thought Jey Uso was making amends with Sami Zayn. We thought he was talking to his brother. Look, y'all ain't finna tell me what y'all finna. Look, y'all ain't finna choke me out again. I'm trying to hang out with my ginger friends, man.
It's kind of funny.
So he was like, let me go. They get out the ring. Him and Sammy embrace. We're thinking everything's all nice and smooth in the world. And just like Kevin Owens predicted, hey, man, they'll probably accept you. Nope. Man's got kicked in the face and then beat up some more. He rolled him in the ring. Hey, man, let me bring my other brother in here. Do. I feel like they just got like some code to where like the bloodline just comes out. Like it's just
they got them pagers.
Solo Sikoa. No, Solo Sikoa is just around. I just feel like he smells danger. Like he just
he cool, but sometimes I'll be like, now where was you at? You know, really? Sometimes you'll see some crazy stuff going on. Solo ain't never know where to be found.
Why does Roman need more help?
I'm not saying Roman need help. It'd be just some situations where like a few extra hands could help.
A few extra hands. Yeah, because look, I'm sorry. We said this earlier. Because what did you say? You said something about Roman Reigns didn't need help, but when he was struggling with Logan Paul, when Logan Paul had him on the ropes, and then Logan Paul's friends came out. Roman's tough. Roman's big bodied, right? He could take on all those guys, right? But he didn't. He had to call his cousins.
Think about it. Man. If I have help, why would I not use it?
He had to call his backup cousin to get away from Drew McIntyre.
Think about it. That is the epitome of this whole thing. This is the whole epitome of it. This is the ultimate Roman Reigns because he is now using all the resources that's available to him to get the maximum out of it.
I thought you were the GOAT, man. How you?
Yes.
I don't know, man. John Cena never had to call his cousins. That's all I gotta say. John Cena.
That's John Cena's fault. He should have got his family into the wrestling.
He didn't have to. John Cena was getting DDT'd on concrete. He was like, man, what is this, man? Get me out of here, man. Schoolyard.
Look, if John Cena took half of the things out of Roman's handbook, John Cena probably could have had the championship for about 3 years. Could have, but he didn't. He didn't.
Roman Reigns, they gonna get it. What? Roman Reigns is 16. Wait, you think he's gonna be 16 times?
It don't need to be. See, you know what's crazy? It's cool to win the championship that many times. That just means you lost it that many times as well.
Sometimes you get screwed out of it, you know.
Roman ain't never lost that Universal Championship.
So he's going to though. He's not gonna hold it forever. He's gonna reach 1,000 days, and then they're gonna boot him out of there.
Then he's gonna leave the championship in the ring and be like, "All right, that's it." He said, "I told you I was gonna wreck everybody and leave."
Well, yeah. Did we talk about SmackDown on Sunday? We talked about SmackDown on Sunday, right?
Yes, we did. Because we was talking about
Roman's promo, and he was just like, you know, have you won one of these? Have you smelled one of these? Have you smelled one of these, Cody? Then he did his Mickey Dusty impression.
Baby, you got it. I can't do it. I ain't finna do it because
I thought you was gonna hit it. I was gonna let you look.
I've been working on it, but shoot, I don't look. All I can start is the baby. You can't sell it. You couldn't get rid of it. You are it, baby. Baby. That's the part that's getting me, man.
Just like an international version, like an international.
I'm the international dream, man.
International dream. Well, yeah. Going back to Raw and your foolishness on John Cena. First off, we got to talk about this promo because I guess now, in case of Roman, in case of who else did John Cena have ethered before? John Cena has ethered Baron Corbin, so unfortunately it hasn't worked out for him so much. But apparently you have to get ethered by John Cena to, you know, get your career on track because he just straight out obliterated, annihilated, eviscerated Austin Theory. Man, he told this man he didn't have balls, man, in front of John Cena said that in front of John Cena's family. He did that in front of his own family. He said, man, you ain't got balls. He said, you got to work on having some balls. He said it twice. I feel like if I was Austin Theory, I would have been like, bro, I'm sorry. You got to stop. Like, I was like, we got to what's up? Austin Theory tried to, and I'm bouncing all over the place, but Austin Theory's one of his rebuttals, he walked up to John Cena. He was like, man, I ain't going nowhere. Just like that ball spot in the back of your head. I'm like, okay, that's cold. And John Cena, man, I'd rather have a ball spot than have people to have them pretty much pipe up crowd noise for my matches because people don't care. And he just kept saying that, kept trying to shove it in Austin Theory's ear. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm sorry, John. I kind of care just a little bit. Like I kind of care. And the reason why I care is because I really want this man, as much as I love John, I see what you're talking about. I see what Justin is talking about. Justin was on and we talked about it. Theory got to beat Cena, man. Theory got to beat the brakes off of Cena. Cena was talking too disrespectful, man. Cena was talking too disrespectful. And to boost your career, you can't take that laying down because John Cena just eviscerated you. Devin, your thoughts on the promo?
I thought it was pretty fiery. I thought it was pretty I can't even think of anything else that got fire to do with it, man. Look, John Cena do a whole lot of talking when he about to take that loss. Which I understand. But look, if it's any indication, that Theory gonna be all right because look at Roman. I mean, he had to go through the whole, John Cena, promo, and he beat that man twice, and he ain't even think about John Cena no more. So hey, I'm saying about 3-4 years, this promo will be like, yeah, whatever. John Cena, say he ain't got this and that. Who cares? I can talk crazy in front of my family too. Why he ain't do that in front of Austin Theory family? See, talking about something. You can't see me. I bet, because I ain't even gonna get into it.
Bro,
about the whole Hammond.
Look, let's address this now. I'm sorry, you gotta let that look. For those that don't know, 10-year-old Devin didn't get to see John Cena at an event that came to our hometown in Hammond, Indiana. But Roman showed up when he was with the Shield. And I was there. I seen him do it. He showed up twice. But that's the thing. Can anybody ask me? Now, granted, somebody look up Hammond, Indiana. Tell me that's a big spot. Tell me that's a big name spot to go to. Tell me that's Pittsburgh or something. It's not a big spot. It's not a big city.
Look. I apologize that my parents raised me here. I mean, we all can't be in nice, sunny, hot, steaming Phoenix where
you
Jamie Hayter comes every 2 months.
You missing the yes. That's yes. Here, I'm getting there. That's the thing. Jamie Hayter showed up to Phoenix. Is Jamie Hayter, world champion, gonna have an event in Hammond, Indiana?
Look, the whole thing, you gotta think about it.
You didn't answer the question.
What?
Is Jamie Hayter gonna do an event in Hammond, Indiana?
If they have one,
I wouldn't even women's champion. Are they gonna have a champion show up in Hammond, Indiana during their event in Hammond?
Why not?
A live event, Devin?
Why not?
No, okay, listen. Jamie Hayter, we're AEW world champion. Yes. Dolph Ziggler, of course. Yes, we can see Dolph Ziggler at the sports complex. Yes, we can see Rick Boogs at Circle K. Devin, we not seeing John Cena and Hammond. Wait a minute. Hold on. 2019, we're not seeing Roman and Hammond. If 10-year-old Devin is in 2019 and they have a live event in Hammond, you're never seeing Roman. Roman not coming.
Hold on. Let me tell you. The people I've seen The Undertaker in Hammond. I've seen Shawn Michaels in Hammond. I've seen Rey Mysterio in Hammond. I even seen CM Punk, Randy Orton, Cody before Cody was Cody. Ted DiBiase, when they was all in Legacy. Kofi. Who else? Chris Jericho. Shawn Michaels only came because John Cena didn't come. John Cena thought he was just too good to come in.
Were you thinking about seeing Shawn Michaels that day?
At that point, I wasn't, because Shawn Michaels wasn't the big dog of the WWE. I wanted to see the best of the best as a kid. When I was a kid, I seen the commercial saying John Cena will be in Hammond. They told me. I didn't ask for John Cena. They said John Cena was gonna come to me.
They told us Bryan Danielson was gonna be there. He didn't show up.
See, the thing is, I know why. I got closure from that because he had a concussion. I never know why John Cena didn't show up. You know, maybe he couldn't find his shoes for all I
He
know. I don't
said,
know.
"Y'all want me to go where? Him and who? How much? Y'all gonna pay me what? So I'm not
And
gonna
look,
do that, man. I'm
look,
WWE champion."
and I'm gonna take a page out of some of our Twitter people's book. That says a lot more about John Cena than it does about Hammond.
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I don't want to agree with that.
Look,
Justin
John Cena
comes
gonna
in.
always
He
be
says, and I agree with him. Cena absolutely baked Theory. He said
air
this
fried.
needs to be the time. This needs to be the time where that promo eats that Theory enough that'll get him to beat Cena. And to be honest, I couldn't agree more with you because
He got demolished.
that ate me up. I love John Cena, but he was snapping on Theory. Theory didn't deserve it. And for Theory to take that, and he's just, don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. Cena, stop it. Don't talk to me like. And it's just like, if that's all you can say, and then have Cena cup check you as you walking away, man, bro, I'm sorry. If that was me, I go from Theory to MJF in a snap, man. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to take me off. I'm getting fired that day if John Cena go bake me like this. But
That's a promo battle I want to see now.
MJF versus John Cena.
Yes.
I mean, we already got MJF versus CM Punk. Like, I feel like that's as high as it could go, in my eyes.
I mean, it can still be good.
Because I'm like, Cena and CM Punk, like, that's dope. Ooh. Clark Street comes in. They haven't been to Hammond since 2014.
Technically, that's wrong. Because last time I saw Roman was 2016.
Where was he at?
What you mean when he was in Hammond?
It was a live event in Hammond?
Yes, that was the last one I went to.
That was the one I did, yeah. He said that was the last show. I was there. Okay. Clark Street.
Hey, that's crazy. We was probably all in the same building and didn't even know it.
And that's crazy because now it's just like, and Clark Street started way before us. So, like, for them to be like, you know what, let's start a podcast. And then just knowing that a couple seats back, a couple rows back, it's going to be the same situation. We're having a podcast and then we're both, it's crazy. Life is life.
It
is
is.
Crazy. And look, from Justin to Clark Street, entertaining as hell, man. Entertaining as hell. I'm just a Roman hater. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. At least I can admit it.
He'll learn one day, man.
Devin, Piper. Are you impressed with Piper? I just had to shout her out. Are you impressed with Piper Niven? I love me some Piper Niven.
I love her as what she is and what she does. I just don't like what she's placed into. I'll put it that way.
Oh, like, no, I'm just saying, like, the whole change.
Oh yeah, no. All right. I'll be honest with you. Even when she was Doudrop, I was still impressed with just like her in ring work. Just made me look past the name, to the point where I would even be like, Doudrop. I didn't even care. But her now is Piper Niven again, and I mean it's really just a thing of just the picture. Sometimes the picture get a little crowded, and that's all it is. Just step back for a second, and when it's time for her to come into that picture, she'll be ready. So. No, I love Piper Niven.
I love me some Piper Niven. I gotta tell you something I hate though, and this probably be the last. This will be the last thing, unless there's something beating at you that happened on Raw that you want to talk about. But there's something that's beating at me. Johnny Gargano, although it wasn't clean, got the win over Finn Balor after Edge stuck his nose where it don't belong. Devin, at the end of the day, are you interested in anything Johnny Gargano do?
Not really.
This might just be us.
But see, it's not even anything against him. Just like as a wrestler, I just don't necessarily like clamor to my TV to see what he's doing next. Maybe that's just based on what I've seen him in. Maybe they need to change who he's interacting with. Maybe he need to go to SmackDown. But right now, I don't rush to my TV when Johnny Gargano was on there. Like I said, that's not as a performer. It's just the stuff he's involved with. The stuff with Miz and then Dexter Lumis and all that. It was just way too drawn out for something that really wasn't that deep. So that's mostly why.
Nah, bro, I completely agree. And that's mainly just for the simple fact that he hasn't done anything. There's nothing you can do. Like, All he did is just go up to the Miz. You're gonna pay Dexter his money back, and that's all we seen from the dude. It's just him complaining about why the Miz ain't pay his best friend, and now he's salty about the whole thing. So in my eyes, I don't think he's really doing much at all with what he's pretty much given with this whole thing, and he's boring. He's just boring as hell. He's boring as hell, bro. He gets on my last nerves just seeing him right now. Like Baron Corbin, he usually gets on my nerves, but sometimes I'm just like, well, he's growing on me a little bit. But Johnny, man, his theme music come on and I just deflate.
He need that OG Rebel Heart, man. This one that they got now just ain't doing. He got that dollar store Rebel Heart.
I got another question for you, man. You are watching wrestling. You're at a wrestling event with your son, man. Your son's 8 years old. They're fighting out in bed. They're fighting out to where you guys are at. The heel smacks the baby face. Take that. Be ashamed of yourself. He looks at you with the water. You got water in your hands, man. The heel grabs the water, looks at your son, throws water in your son's face, and throws your water bottle, walks away. Devin, you know it's a wrestling event, but your son just got a second shower. What does Devin do in this situation?
First, I would address the disrespect that you think my son need only 1 cup of water to take a shower. Like, what do you think I am? You think I'm just some barbaric father that I just don't let my son, take full showers or something? What do you think this is? But look, man, if I was in that position,
I just assume you don't have hot water. I just like you go in there and take your cold shower, and we're watching wrestling.
Hey, that's how it is. You gotta do what you gotta do.
We're taking cold showers.
Exactly. It's good for your it shocks you, gets you ready, gets you prepped. But if that happened to my son in a match, I don't care if it's MJF, Triple H back in the day or something, even Undertaker. Hey man, somebody gonna have to pay. I don't care if I gotta do it verbally. I ain't trying to go to jail because who got time? It's always another way to handle it than going to jail. Because then you can't do nothing after that. Then your son gonna be my daddy, he got mad at MJF and he didn't know. So look, that's tough, honestly. I say, look, I ain't gonna just let it just slide, especially if we ain't know what's gonna happen. Because how you know what's in my cup?
Yeah, that's true. That is truth. Oh no, did you freeze?
Huh?
Oh no, we got you back. It was a little frozen for a second, but we got you back.
But it would have to be some problems, And I'm not really a confrontational guy, but if push come to shove, then you shove them.
Yeah.
And run away.
We got Justin that says Johnny Gargano is sadly nowhere near the Gargano he was in NXT. Man, ain't that the truth? Because he is awful, man. Like, it's just no charisma whatsoever. Like, the NXT Johnny made me believe, bro. This one just made me want to why do I care? Like, nothing going on with him.
Yeah, it's no depth to anything.
And Justin also says supposedly there was talk that it wasn't water, it was tequila. First off, why are you drinking tequila in front of your son? Be ashamed of yourself. No, it's like, no, I ain't going that far. But like, even then, the son, to be honest, personally, if that was me, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably be like, hey, bro, what's your problem? But at the end of the day, I'd be like, man, my son just got water thrown on. Like,
hey, what's your problem, dude? Like,
yeah, hey, what's the big idea, pal?
What's the big idea?
What's the big idea, pal? You got some nerve, bucko. But no, I wouldn't know what to do in that situation at all. I feel some type of way. I definitely feel disrespected, especially since you just threw tequila, what's it called? Well, in my case, Jack and Coke. If you just threw Jack and Coke on my son, I feel some type of way.
I'll look at it also from this dimension too. MJF is a heel, right? And he's the heelest of heels, if that's the way to say it. I get why he did it. It's just the fact that they didn't know. That's the whole thing. I get why he did it, but at the same time,
man, look, man, we just got a message. We just got a message.
Don't say anything like Blues. We just got a message. I wonder
It's
who
a
it's
big one,
from.
man. It's a big one.
Big one.
Here it says, and just quick. Send that link over. We doing that right now.
See, man, they said they want to do that to you right now. See, man, you be talking so much, man. You be getting yourself in these situations, and since freshman, I've been trying to tell this man, you need to calm it down.
The link's been sent.
Don't listen.
The link has been sent. Look, man,
We're gonna make him turn that light back off.
Wow, we in the back.
He gonna be like, "Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me." It's like I can't show my face anymore. No, but where are we? What was I getting at? Oh, spilling, throwing water, throwing Jack and Coke on my son. Yeah, don't throw Jack and Coke at my son. Like that's just feel like that's just a little bit unnecessary. And now you're just getting to the point where, especially if you know there's plants, like there's plants around the arena where you could do that too. Why you have to go up to an innocent bystander? You could have just been like, "Hey, Tony Khan, just put a kid over there and have some Jack and Coke and let me throw it in his face because he looked thirsty." And that was his exact words. He looked thirsty.
That way, like the parent could have been more into it, like, "Oh, what's the big idea here?" And it's like it's all good at the end of the day.
Yeah, but instead we had to see foolishness. It was just straight. It was. On one hand, it was disrespectful. On the other hand, can't really be too mad just because heat. That's all what it's all about.
It's like all lowercase with a period at the end.
I was like, well, heat. That would always be like my answer if I was like a heel. It's like now why did you just push that grandmother off that wheelchair? Heat.
What you think,
man? It's like, well, you think you thought it was sweet over here, bro? I'd do anything for heat.
Nah, I'd be like The Rock back in like 03. Because and I just dip. Like, don't worry about it. That's all you need to know right there.
Man, we gotta stay. Let's stick to the AEW. The AEW side of things.
Dangerous word of AEW.
The press release was revealed for AEW All Access. The new series is set to start March 29th. So it's saying that March 29th, AEW All Access will begin.
Let me mark my calendar right now.
I know Devin's itching at the bit.
Oh, that's some must-see stuff right there. WWE ain't never put out nothing like that before, dude. Man. Like they had Talking Smack, Raw Talk, but it ain't gonna be nothing like All Access.
Yeah, they got Total. They had Total Divas,
and it's gonna outdo that too, man.
Look, man, it's set to debut on Wednesday, March 29th at 10:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, immediately following Dynamite. It says the initial season of All Access will run for 6 episodes, and the show will be 1 hour in length. Adam Cole, Britt Baker, Sammy Guevara, Ty Mello, all they're gonna do is make out. The Young Bucks, all they're going to do is make out. Saraya, Wardlow, Eddie Kingston, and AEW CEO Tony Khan were all listed in the release. Devin, your thoughts on how pretty much it's going to turn out? We talked about it a little bit, but how do you think this is going to turn out?
I honestly don't know who's going to really be itching to watch that. And I mean, I hate to be that, narcissist person, but I'm really just, I'm reading how it is, man. Look. First, they don't want to know. They don't want you to know anything. Now all of a sudden, hey, come on in. We got refreshments at the door. Just make yourself at home. No, something fishy going on, man. I want to see what I'm gonna see. I'm only gonna see what you want me to see, Tony. So, yeah, All Access.
You can't trust reality shows nowadays, man. You can't trust none of it.
It's not even that. You just can't trust AEW.
I mean that too. As soon as you put Young Bucks and Tony Khan in there, yeah, man, yeah, I'm not so sure about that, buddy.
Why we couldn't have All Access at All Out? All Out Access. Look at that. Look, it right itself.
All Out Access. I mean, that's not bad. That's actually a decent idea. But to be honest, I'm just not a fan, man. I'm just really not a fan of pretty much.
Jamie Hader on there.
Even if Jimmy Heat is on there, I just know we're gonna be lied to. Because just like when Brock Lesnar got caught throwing the title at Vince, and it was just, oh man, are we worked? You know, is this a shoot, brother? Or, you know, what's going on?
He got caught like he did it like on the camera, like, oh, oops.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think anybody was supposed to record that unless it was staged. So it's just a matter of how is this whole thing gonna play out? Because I mean, I don't care about that. I don't care. You know, I don't care about what Sammy and Ty do after Dynamite. I don't care about what the Young Bucks do after Dynamite. I already seen what Saraya do after her wrestling events.
This man just can't.
Vince McMahon was backstage this episode of Raw. Is he gaining a little bit of control? Are you a little nervous that he might be, especially since it's rumored that he planned out this Brock Lesnar Omos match for WrestleMania?
Talking about will Omos go over and become the new Brock Lesnar, man? What plan? It's Omos world, man. We all just living in it. The Nigerian Giant. But
favorite Omos match?
My favorite Omos match, man, it has to be that one from you know, the one with
yeah, that one. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
it was like 4 people he went against or something, man. Okay, you got me. Look, I was trying to make light of it. Okay, look, I hope Vince McMahon isn't trying to muscle his way in, because look, I know Vince McMahon started this. I mean, you know, carried it. You know, made it to what it is. I'll put it like that. But Buddy Ideas was getting kind of outdated, and ever since he stepped out and we got a new, you know, Triple H running creative and everything, matches, you know, have more meat to them now. You know, things actually lead up to something. I actually like watching the premium live events, and it's just Vince really don't need to. It's running fine the way it is. They still breaking records. They still selling out. You know, things going the way it should go, and he should just need to look at that and go, look, I guess I left them some good knowledge and experience, so they can take it from here. But I'm not Vince. But that's what I would hope Vince would think.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. I just want him to stay away, man. Look, stay away. Just bro, give it up. Like you're always gonna be a part of the company. You don't need to run the thing 24/7. Go to sleep.
Because it's like not even that, like even just morale wise. Like when he left, everybody was like, "Whoo, I can breathe easy. Vince go."
He can care less. He wants to. He loves ruining lives. That's his job. That's what.
Be walking like this, ruining people's lives, man.
I'm telling you. I feel like he would just be dried up. Like if he didn't ruin somebody's life, like that's like he would get some blood. That's what like.
I need to ruin lives. I sound like Triple H now.
Just imagine like he just like you just see Vince McMahon all grizzled up, like I gotta fire somebody. Like he's just like
you're fired. He be trying to say it in the mirror just so he could like feel something.
I don't even.
I don't even work here. You're fired.
Just because this anything is possible when it comes to Vince, that's why everybody is gonna worry. Yeah. As you can see, he ain't even supposed to be here. He's supposed to be nowhere near WWE right now. This man showed out with the paralegal. I don't even know if it was her, but he showed out with a woman like a couple months ago. After all the allegations and stuff came out afterwards, he was seen spotted with her at a party, and he was seen spotted with her eating dinner. Vince McMahon thoughtin', man. And yet,
I think he's been doing that.
With all these allegations going on, this man could care less. But you know, his best friend Donald Trump, and that's nothing political. I'm just saying that Donald Trump is a man that definitely don't care. Like I feel like that's obvious around the world. Donald Trump could care less. And that's why a lot of people like him. I actually like Donald Trump for that. He could care less. He was like, man, Vince, you don't need that. You can turn ball, man. Give me your hair, man.
He said, man, let's make this WrestleMania money, man.
Yeah, let's make this WrestleMania money, man. Listen, man, that's my money. You remember Vince with all the money falling from the sky? That's my money.
My money. He's smelling it.
That's my money. I was like, man. And then you got my mom back home. Now you know. Like, you know, it's just like if you get that dollar and you pick it up, I'm like, Mom, no, just get off my back. Devin. Before we get to this quiz, because
Dominic,
Yeah, I'm Dominic. I'm like, man, Dad, get up off me. I'm like, man, you may be world champion, but you a deadbeat. You may be a Hall of Famer, but you a deadbeat, Dad. Man, you don't give me this mask.
I ain't gonna laugh like that, but that is how it go.
All he do, he damn it, Dad.
He be putting that mask over, man. He be making that mask go over strong.
Well, I'm telling you. And Rhea just be staring at him like, Dom, please. God. I thought they had masks in the jail yard, in the schoolyard, Dom. I thought you was doing push-ups, man. Come on now, like you ain't doing nothing. I'm over here throwing people over the top rope. You can't even who'd you throw out, Dom? You getting thrown out. You getting thrown out. And he just sitting there, don't talk to me like that. Yeah, but you just like you're like, that's why John Cena beat you, man. Well, that's the thing. I just want Ray to be like, man, son, look me in my eyes, son. Look me in my eyes. I'm gonna kick your ass. Just like,
it won't happen, man. It's gonna be a pop soon when he pop him.
It's gonna be a pop. I just want him to 619 his son. I just want him to whoop whoop whoop. While Dominic just sitting there like, Daddy, no. And that's the thing. Rhea ain't gonna be there. She's gonna be too busy with her match. She's gonna be busy getting ready for her match. That I hope they do that at WrestleMania. If I don't get Rey Mysterio versus Dominic at WrestleMania, something's wrong. Something is wrong. Devin, before we have some guests come in, there's a list because I want to do something with the guests. I got something ready for them. I got something up my sleeve. But Devin, before I reveal what's sleeves on, another thing that I got, TJR Wrestling. I found this list. Six superstars that should be utilized better by WWE and AEW. Devin, we've had poll question after poll question after poll question about, are you tired of this person? We had a Johnny Gargano one. We had a Baron Corbin one. We've had multiple where we've asked, are you tired of this superstar? Justin comes in and says, I've come to the conclusion that Dom is literally the guy who talks tough to hide the fact that he dropped the soap.
Hey, they be saying, the loudest person in the room.
Just imagine like Dom when he was doing like those promos in jail where he just like, I don't need my dad. My dad's a deadbeat. Hey, cutie. Hey. He's like, hey, get on my, relax.
Guard.
I'll be there in a minute, man. They just be like, hey, what your dad used to say? What's in your dad theme song? You just see him crying. He dead. Booyaka.
Who that jumping at the sky?
Who that jumping out the sky? I-E-Y. Oh, this is messed up. This is a messed up talking about.
Hey, man, it's Justin's fault, man.
Justin started this. We blaming this on Justin. If we get canceled, Justin, we blaming Justin. But 6 superstars that should be utilized better by WWE and AEW. Devin, let's see if we agree with this list. Number 6, there's six superstars. Mustafa Ali. Agree or disagree?
I agree.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. This man, I don't know what he's doing with Dolph Ziggler. I think it's idiotic. I don't know.
They give them WWE.com promos.
That man dropped a bunch of meat and just picked up leaves and pretty much spiritual apps and just started just going nuts on a spiritual journey for some weird reason. It's weird. I'm not a fan. This man should be at least competing for a U.S. title, for a mid-card title. Or if not, send him to NXT. You did it with Apollo. Send him to NXT. Just let him do him. That's all he needs to do. Let him do him. Because Mustafa has been putting on crazy great matches. You've seen him and Seth Rollins. They were tearing the house down. So yeah, no, couldn't agree with that more. I disagree with this wholeheartedly. Number 5, Jade Cargill. Agree or disagree?
I disagree. Well, yeah, I disagree.
I think you're already TBS champion.
You undefeated.
Yeah, you undefeated. What do you mean you need to get? I don't care if we haven't seen you in I don't know how long. You still champion and you still undefeated. We're gonna see you eventually. I could care less. I'm sorry, Jay Cargill. Nah, you tweaking. You tweaking if you have Jay Cargill on this list. Number 4, Alexa Bliss. Agree or disagree?
I would say that I disagree.
Why you disagree?
Only because I feel like she's been every time she does appear, she's in a forefront of attention. She was just in a championship match with Bianca Belair, and before that, she was still. To me, she never really just been like a twig, just in the wind somewhere. Like she's always been either close to the championship picture or something crazy with Bray Wyatt.
To be honest, I actually agree. I actually agree with this, and the only reason why I agree is because of how pretty much this whole Bianca Belair thing went. And we go back to 2015, we always talk about this. 2015, 2016, Alexa Bliss, where even Bayley wasn't even touching Alexa Bliss. She was getting whooped with kendo sticks because Alexa Bliss was doing that to her. Like, Alexa Bliss was a whole nother animal. She was beating up Nia Jax. Nia Jax was like, man, bullies come in all shapes and sizes. So Alexa Bliss said, you're damn right. Now come over here so I can bully you. Like, that's exactly what Alexa Bliss was, man. Alexa Bliss was no joke. And now she's just, oh, well, I'm crazy. Let's have a scary movie. Man, let's have a scary movie fight. Like, come on now. Like, it's not really all that. It's weird. I'm not a fan of it. I think she could be doing a whole lot more. That's just me, though. Number 3, Daniel Garcia. Devin, agree or disagree? I'm on the fence.
I want to say I want to disagree. Hold on. Yeah, I want to disagree. He already part of the Jericho, Avengers Society. So I wasn't gonna say all that, but yeah.
We have to name the proper name. That's the heel turn name for it.
So when he in that group, he gonna be on. You're gonna be somewhere. You're gonna be on TV somewhere. You're gonna be involved in some spot you probably don't need to be, but you're gonna be in there.
See, and I say I would agree only because he had such a decent year last year, and it just kind of just slowed down on him. And all he had to fight was Wheeler Yuta. So it was just like, and then everybody tried to compare it to Steve Austin and The Rock. Like, come on now, we need to relax a little bit. So I just think he just needs to stay away from the Glizzy Eating Club. I think because remember, that's the reason why I agree. Because look how everybody was behind him when they thought he was gonna leave Jericho in the group. We saw it. We thought he was just gonna go straight to the. Let me slow down when I say this team's name. He was gonna join the BCC. He was gonna join the BCC eventually. So that's what I thought was coming. And I think when he didn't do that and joined Moxley and Danielson, that just kind of soured everything. And I think a lot of people just got a little disinterested. He's still a great wrestler. There's nothing wrong with him at all. Just wish he was treated a little better. Number 2, Johnny Gargano. Okay, I'm gonna say something, Devin. I don't want to jump on your toes here. It's not that I want him to be used better. I just think this is the best he's gonna get.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I really just feel it's really just a thing of who he's involved with. It's just like right now, you're not gonna get a lot of depth out of any story with like the Miz, for instance. It's no offense to the Miz, but currently, like, what about the Miz is gonna make you want to like find out more about this story? Even that they tried to make it something, and no, still you didn't care. Like even video footage, it's just nothing really in depth. Like he could put on a nice match, but if we don't care about what led up to it, what?
Exactly. Justin Jose Garcia was so interesting when he was on his way out of the Glizzy Eating Club, and then he says they dropped the ball by having him stay with them. Look at that.
That's exactly how it went.
How come you can't be like Justin? Look at that.
What do you?
How come me and Justin are thick as thieves right now when it's coming to this, and you just what's happening? What's up? Is this something I'm doing?
No, it's nothing nobody's doing. I'm me. I thought we established this. I thought we established this already. I'm me. Look, I put him over. Justin, man, he incredible, man. Awesome. I love when he got something to say because he be speaking facts. But at the end of the day, Justin is Justin and Devin is Devin. So that's all I got to say. I'm me.
Look, I had to give you that one. You're right. That's see. I can't even deny that. Hemi Neutron. That's the but Johnny Gargano.
Was not expecting that.
But I agree with your when you slapped me in the face. When you said that hey, I'm just saying that like not you didn't really slap me in the face, but when you said that no, I'm saying no, I couldn't agree more with look at that. Preach, Devin from there.
All we doing is spreading the word. And it's all making sense out here.
Man, look. Johnny Gargano, like I said, when you slapped me, you didn't slap me in the face, but you said straight up that look, man, Johnny Gargano just needs a little bit more. It's not the best that he's gonna get because he still has a lot in the tank that he can do. It's just the way he's getting booked, the way he's getting treated. And to be honest, I'm not gonna say for me to call him I can't say Johnny Gargano and his wife. I don't want to say his wife because that's disrespectful. But Candice LeRae, I'm not interested in either. I'm just they both could wrestle. They both are entertaining. If they came to Phoenix and they were wrestling, I would go see. I would rush to it in a heartbeat. But when it's coming to consistently watching and consistently seeing a story develop between them, I'm not a fan. What I do?
I'll rush. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. You look, we all go through it, so I ain't gonna say it. I mean, if
you talk about my car, man.
I was, but as I got into it, I was like, let me stop. You already
I just got my car back. So Jamie, if you're coming back to Phoenix, let me know.
I'm ready.
Let me know. Number one was Miro. I couldn't agree more because that man got touched in the face by Julia Hart, and he was like, "Man, only Lana could do that. You need to relax yourself." And that was the last we seen him. At least he was beefing with the House of Black, and then just kind of vanished into thin air. And that's been the trend with him. He'll show up for like a good month and a half, 2 months, and then just poof. He's in Lana's TikToks. I'm sorry, CJ Perry. He's in CJ Perry's TikToks. I don't know what to call it anymore. But Devin, you agree or disagree?
I definitely agree. Because, yeah. I mean, I forgot the last time I seen him now. I remember he was in that fatal 4-way match for the Atlantic Championship, and I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, she's been, and it's not even that she was dry or nothing. It's not that or Miro has been dry. It's just the fact that it's like they can't find nothing for him to do. It's like Tony has a list of people. He's like, okay, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, Warlow, Orange Cassidy, Hook, and then you want to throw in somebody like Miro, Andrade, El Idolo. You have all these names, and you're like, all right, I want all of them to be champion eventually. All of them got to be competitive. All of them got to, seem like they matter. So he just like clumps them all together. All right, so you guys are going to beef in 4 weeks, and then when that 4 weeks is up, you're going to give the title to him, and then in 4 weeks. It's like a rotation. Everybody needs to have a record that you held this title. Everybody has to be shown because everybody needs to have a chance. Everybody needs to have the opportunity to be champion. Everybody needs to have that. And I feel like it's not lazy. I think that's just, what's the word? Excessive.
Very. Because I mean, it doesn't do anybody any favors because it takes away a lot of prestige of like trying to get to that. If everybody could get to something, why should I try to break everything to get to it?
Yeah, right. And then even Justice slides in. He said Miro is basically sitting on an island with a bunch of other AEW wrestlers waiting for Tony Khan to send a boat to get them off of there. Look, if this man Andrade was just like, bro, Tony, please let me go. I ain't gonna let you go. And you better stop beefing with that dude backstage. Look, I'm gonna fight this dude. If you fight him, just let you know you're not getting fired. Word? On my grandma. On my grandma. You ain't finna fire me if I. You ever seen that pic? You ever seen that video of that dude? He had the funeral home. Bet I won't slap this dude.
That's a crazy video. Bet I won't slap this dude up here right now.
That was Andrade. He was like, bet I won't hit this dude, man. Bet I won't hit this dude.
I mean, what he had to lose?
Tony Khan, somebody, man. Somebody, get Andrade. Andrade. And then he's like, man, thank God. Bro, Eddie Kingston got Sammy in a chokehold. What? Somebody get Eddie. Get Eddie Kingston.
See,
who else got beef with Sammy?
Gotta be somebody.
I forgot who else we thinking about.
That's what we need. That's what we need. I can't get it out. All access for.
We need all access to find out.
Find out on the next episode of All Access.
Exactly, but I don't think it's gonna be any of that. If they scared to tell us what happened at Brawl Out with the Brawl for All, if they're scared to tell us what's happening and all that, because God forbid that happens. Like, think about it like this, Devin. We're watching wrestling, right? And I'm going to compare this because now wrestling has gone into sports entertainment. Since it's gone into sports entertainment, sports is in the name. It's on ESPN. When I say I mean WWE. So WWE is on ESPN. They still show wrestling on ESPN. AEW, when something happens in AEW, depends on how big, it will get shown on ESPN. It won't get shown, but it'll have its own page on ESPN. It'll have its own article spot. In saying that, sports, NFL has this show called Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks is for anyone showing them through practices, showing them through drills, showing them how they get ready for games, showing them in the games, having the coaches mic'd up. If you really think some of these guys are like that 24/7, you're tweaking. You're tweaking. I seen this dude, Aiden Hutchinson. He's a rookie for the Detroit Lions, sitting at a dinner with his family. They're just talking. Oh, well, what made you want to go to this school? You're his sister. Don't you think you would know that already? Why are you interviewing this man? Then you got the dad. Oh, well, son, what made you choose this college? I mean, how has this affected your game? I mean, how is this different from high school to college? You've seen it. You've literally seen this man. You've seen the whole transition. So obviously there's some stageness to it. Obviously it's not everything isn't gonna be real. So when we look at stuff like that, and even football, NFL, and then you got reality TV where you already know. Even in some of the documentaries we watch, some of them are foolish. Watch that Evil documentary.
I almost wish they just wouldn't even renew any of that because come on, man.
I'm saying, and I said it once, I'll say it again. Me and Denise Salcedo, all three of us, Denise Salcedo is close to the same age of us. If she's going to explain to me about evolution, and how Batista came to be and how Randy Orton came to be and how, I don't need to watch it because I've seen it.
He said, what do you know that I don't?
What do you know that I don't? We and her, we not together, but we were on our couches separately in our own homes watching this together. What more does the only difference is now she's reporting on it and now we're just clowning on it. So it's just like, so with documentaries like that, I'm saying, all I'm saying is in that long example is we're going to be sold a can of beans. Some of this is going to be fake. Some of this is going to be staged. It's just a matter of we got to pick and choose.
And I'm picking not to watch it. Simple. I'll go watch an old Roman match.
See, Al, we ran into a little a mess up with Clark Street. We're gonna get them on really soon though. Today, I don't know about today, but we're gonna work out something on Sunday. Justin, prepare yourself too. You definitely getting sent the link too. But right now, we got to get to the book, man. We got to get to the book because Devin man. How about this? Let's put it like this. Since you like to put things in perspective, you were Sami Zayn, and Justin was Jey Uso. Straight doing that to you. He was hugging you. He was all buddy with you. Then as soon as the quiz happened, boom. I'm telling you.
Look, you know what? I ain't even gotta talk, man. Let me get at that book. Come on.
Get at the book. Let's get at the book then, bro. Here.
Let me go. All the motivation I need.
For those that know, and then we always gotta for clarity. This book is from 2005 to 2009. Book came fresh from 2009. So obviously, as I'm passing by, nice. The first person that came across the page, Stacy Keibler. It's gonna be a downloadable character on WWE. That's the only reason why I brought her up, and that reason only. But anyway,
sure.
Devin, for this first question, I'm giving you 6. You got 6.
Like even numbers?
You like even numbers? Good. Let's see if you can get this, if you can get your life together here. For this lady, in August of this year, Trish signed a contract to face Lita for the Women's Championship at Unforgiven after confirming that it'll be her last match. Devin, what year was Trish Stratus' retirement match?
2006.
Said that with so much confidence. Final answer.
Yes, sir.
You are correct.
Look at that.
You are correct.
I ain't never done it.
You ain't have to sweat on that.
Look at that. Dry. Bone dry. It's my forehead.
You ain't sweating this?
You ain't have to sweat at all. You ain't have to sweat at all. Here goes something you might sweat on. The contract list is on her cell phone and it's filled with Hollywood top names, and she only associates with WWE's elite superstars. Where she goes, the paparazzi sure will follow. She is 5'4" from Los Angeles, California. Signature move, the California Dream. Title history, only been women's champion. Devin, who is this woman?
Was this Melina?
Final answer?
Yes, sir.
That was a curveball. If you didn't get that, I was going to be ashamed of you. Highly. That was correct. Yeah. That was correct. My bad.
Look at that. I know something about some Melina, man. Quit playing with your boy.
What you know about Melina? What
you mean? What I know?
Let's see your history. What's your internet history like? What was 13-year-old Devin's internet history like?
That has no. I'm talking about matches. See, we ain't even talking about
conversation.
It don't. I mean, I'm talking about straight matches. You know, she was putting on bangers. McCool, you know, she would go at it with Beth Phoenix and stuff. You know, I know you weren't paying attention because I know you.
I can admit I wasn't paying attention.
Look,
I can care less about Eminem. I just cared about the last M or whatever M she was.
I ain't got nothing to say. Man, next question, man.
Devin, this lady that's from Chicago, Illinois, no title history whatsoever. And even throw her signature move up there. But world WWE audiences were wowed by this beauty when she participated in the 2004 Raw Diva Search. She soon began hosting the popular WWE Kiss Cam segments and began to be a backstage correspondent during Monday Night Raw.
Stop it. I already know who this is.
Who is it?
That's Maria.
That is Maria. Now look, you want to talk about not paying attention?
Is she cousin again? I could never say every step she takes. My heart is okay. I'm done,
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was in love with my. Hey, shout out to Justin. Justin was able to slide in that one. Look, Maria was my Jamie Hayter back then, man. I didn't want to watch nothing. And that was when we had pillow fights. Like, man, let my mama walk in when 8-year-old Izzy was wait, what year was this? Let me see, 2005. I was how long was that? This 2013. I don't know. 2005, I had to be no more than because Jordan was 5, so I had to be about 8 years old.
Sounds about right.
8-year-old me could care less. But Devin, here, let's go on. Let me see. Because you got 3 easy ones. You definitely gonna get this other one. This one was a curveball. Here we go. No, did I give you the curveball yet? No, I didn't give you the curveball yet. I didn't.
Oh,
so
he ain't even digging in the bag yet, man.
Here we go. In 2000, this man became a regular member of the WWE broadcast team as he conducted backstage interviews and wrap-up segments. This man was an energetic young reporter who often entertained WWE fans with his antics during his interviews. His segments also became popular with The Rock.
Hey, stop it right there. Stop Jonathan Coachman.
I was trying. I knew I should have.
You know what? It's crazy. No. You didn't even have to say. I thought about it, but I thought you was gonna throw out some weird. I don't know. You be throwing some weird stuff and stuff, trying to throw people off track, but it ain't gonna work.
Man, here you got 2 more questions right now. You could go undefeated, but I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. Let me give you this curveball real fast because if you get this wrong, you should be ashamed of yourself. If this is the one you get wrong, I'm sorry, but you need to go somewhere. Let me see here.
We'll see, man.
What do we have here?
Underestimate me, man. It's one of them days, man.
Chris Jericho is rarely at a loss for words, as evidenced by his reoccurring interview segment. What was the name of his interview segment?
The highlight reel.
Highlight reel. You're 5-0, man. 5-0. I honestly think you cheated on that Trish Stratus one. I feel like that's what got the ball rolling. But it's cool. I don't think you remember 2000. He said so 2006. That looked like a guess to me.
No, it was funny. I was actually watching Unforgiven. That's when John Cena threw Edge through like tables stacked up. It was crazy, man. I be knowing, man. You think it's nothing but just a brain in his?
Okay, but here. This is the one my sister said you wasn't getting because I don't think. No, you were actually born. You were like a couple months old. Goldberg's early WCW. Oh, well, I guess I just gave you one of the answers. Goldberg's put on an unbelievable streak on the line against Hollywood Hulk Hogan for the WCW Championship in July in the 1998 edition of WCW Nitro. The dream continued for Goldberg that night. He defeated the Hulkster for the title. He went on to defend the championship for 5 months before losing it and his undefeated streak to Kevin Nash at what pay-per-view?
That was I like the beatbox, it kind of gets my thoughts going. That was at WCW. You said it was pay-per-view, right?
Pay-per-view.
Okay, that was right? What Justin say, man? I ain't gonna do that. Was that a Bash at the Beach?
Final answer?
Yeah.
Starcade.
Man, it was WCW, man. Okay, that's what WCW at right now.
Here, man. Let here, man. I gotta give you this. I gotta give you the queen. I gotta give you the queen because I don't think we ever did this before. This is gonna be the last one.
Hey man, shout out to Justin because I showed. I was like Bash at the Beach. I'm like,
And the only reason why I'm saying this, I could have saved this for a next time, but I feel like I'll forget. So I'm just saying now. This woman, is 5'3" from Dallas, Texas. Title history: women's champion, cruiserweight champion.
Hey! This was Jack. I can't get it out. This is Jacqueline, ain't it?
It is Jacqueline.
Look at that, man. Look at that. In his march, I pay tribute to the women in wrestling. You already know. You know this, man.
Devin, is there? Whoa, Jesus Christ! Is there anything? I can't show it because as soon as I opened up my screen and went to Instagram and
Yeah, we definitely
Ty
don't need to
Mello,
know that.
It's Ty Mello, man. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna unfollow her because her and Sammy get on my nerves. But Devin, is there anything? It's an hour 25. Are we gonna start doing hour and a half shows now? Is that our new thing? Like,
No, I mean we'll streamline. You know, it's too much fun.
There's some straightening going on. Shout out to Justin, man. Justin got it right. Devin, anything you want to say before we close this show out?
Yes, it is. Let me get myself ready, man. Look at this, man. I ain't gotta share the screen with that dude no more. It's only me, cause I'm me. Let me work on my eyes, looking at the camera. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Devin Lee Crimes Jr. I just smashed this WWE book. It wasn't no match for your boy in his brain. I already know that. You know, I be having my off days, but I be having my own days and off, right? You know, did that to Isaiah at AEW Revolution, and we're gonna keep that momentum rolling to the biggest one, WrestleMania. We winning. You know, they be doubting us, but we be pulling through. So that's all I'm gonna say on this faithful Tuesday. Shout out to Justin, shout out to Clark Street. Appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna hand it back over to my co-host, my number one hater, the man I prove wrong every here and there, Isaiah Jackson Jr.
Man, I'm so glad I could take my face off when you do this. I don't want to share the screen. I was sick of sharing the screen when you was doing
Every time he shared the screen with he
right, exactly. Now I can do all that. When you can't see me.
Okay, John Cena.
I can go to sleep. Exactly, John Cena. I don't want you to see me. You don't need to see me. Just like I ain't see Jamie Hayter. But look, that all changes because guess what, Devin? March 20, I forgot what day it was. March 27th. You know what happens that day, Devin? Not SmackDown. Raw comes to Phoenix, Arizona. Devin, if your girl Liv Morgan is there, watch me take a picture with her. If I see Liv Morgan,
because see, that's not gonna happen because Liv Morgan ain't gonna be there. Because I'm already knowing.
Right? If Liv Morgan is doing an autograph signing, man, bro, count your days.
No, you count yours because even if you think about it, man, you think Roman be sparing people? You think Goldberg be sparing people? Man, I do my best Rhino impersonation. They'll be like, yo.
Man,
This gonna be for taking my bump at AW. I can't even get it out. I'm so flustered. I feel like Damian Priest, man. I can't stand you. Took my bump. You knew I wanted that bump. I wanted to get that experience, and you just took it from me. You ain't gonna take this Liv Morgan moment from me.
That's cool.
Who do you think you are?
Once you see us in a picture, dude.
That's gonna be the start of my origin story, man.
I'm sorry if we can. Like my friend, he said he's just a real big fan of you, and he said he would just love it if we did the Titanic pose. If we could just do the Titanic pose one time. And like
it's not gonna happen.
I just come up all just with a tux. She's like, "You're dressed up." I'm like, "Yeah, if you could just wear this wedding gown that my friend said you need to wear."
Man, look, man. All I gotta do is have a conversation with your car, man, and we can take care of that real quick, man.
That sounds like a felony.
I said a conversation. I could just say, you know, I like the bumper or something, man. You know, nice.
Like John Cena said, "You exactly what your name is, a theory, man. That's you exactly what your name is. You a crime, man."
You know what? I ain't got nothing to say, man.
You're a crime. You're a danger to society. Thank you all. Thank you all for listening, man. We could go on all day. It's something we love to do. If we could do this throughout the whole week, you know we would. Like, this is as much fun we have. And especially with all the people we've met, man. Much love to you, Justin. No matter what Street does, we're always going to support because they are hilarious, entertaining. Please check them out on social media. They are awesome. And they drop straight heat on a regular. So as always, thank you so much for listening. And we'll see you guys next time.